This was a car crash and a half. This really was. I mean, there's no sugarcoating it. There's no BSing about it. This was just and it started off okay. You know, it started off with the kickoff match, and listen, Aiden English won, and some people who are big fans of Ty Dillinger are going to, probably be mad at that. But I don't think Aiden English is a bad wrestler. I don't think he's a or anything like that. Obviously he got kind of screwed with Simon Gotch leaving, and they wasn't really doing anything with the Vaudevillains anyway. So this was a good thing to try to get them back into the stream of things. And I think this is good. We just, listen. You never know with this company, right? Because they were just, Jinder Mahal was just getting punked out by Rob Gronkowski, and 4 weeks later he's the WWE champion. So I mean, they can do anything with Aiden English. So I'm not surprised. I thought it was a pretty good match, and and Aiden English went over, and I was okay with that personally. So, and then we had the tag match, right? The tag match with the New Day and the Usos, and it was fantastic as it was last month when they had the match, and the Usos took the count out, and I thought it was great. We saw why Xavier Woods is one of the most underrated workers in the business today, and it was just good. It was good, and it was there, and I thought that it's by far the match of the night. By far, this is like 4.5 stars we're talking about here. I don't think there's no match. Just knocked over a bunch of favorites. There was no match tonight that was over 3 stars. None. Not one. I mean, even the women's match. And well, actually, let me go back. Take that back, because the women did do a pretty good job. But actually, let me go in order like I usually do. So we talked about English and Ty Dillinger. That was a good match. That was probably about. They probably was just at 3 stars. But that wasn't on. That was on the pre-show. That wasn't on the main show. What's up, Alex Games? And then we had the tag match. Like I said, that's about 4 to 4.5 star match. I thought that was pretty great. Glad the Usos did a great job, but I'm glad the New Day has the titles. I can see that the live stream is lagging on my end too. I'm not sure what's going on with it, but bear with me, and as long as you can hear me, I guess I think that's all that needs to matter. Let me take this out so you don't need to see a piece of orders. So the next match was Shinsuke Nakamura and Baron Corbin. I would have thought this might would have been better, but it just wasn't. And I don't know what was missing, from it. It was just and I'm not one of these people that says that the finish has to make the match. I don't believe that. It can be a great match, and it can have a DQ. It can have a count out. It can have a false finish. It can have like a whatever you want to call it, schmoz, as Bret Hart once said in his documentary. And this ended in a DQ, but it doesn't. The finish doesn't make the match, but it certainly can pull the match down. And the fact that Baron Corbin just got DQ'd, I mean, I guess it sets up another match at SummerSlam, and maybe it'll be a better match, but it's kind of like, this doesn't make you want to see another match, that they put on. So, and what I really hope they don't do, and they've done this a couple times now, is I hope they don't on Tuesday night do this match again. This is my biggest pet peeve with the WWE, when they go ahead and they do the match and then they do the rematch either the next night on Monday Night Raw or the next Tuesday on Tuesday SmackDown Live. If you're gonna have a rematch, and you want to do it before the pay-per-view because you want to go somewhere else with the competitors, that's fine. But make it a week or two down the line to put on the rematch. I hope Tuesday is not a rematch, with these two, and I'm gonna just choke somebody. But yeah, it just it was just there, and it wasn't really good. It's very disappointing. Next match was the Fatal 5-Way Women's Elimination match, and like I said at the beginning, and I kind of rethought myself. Said that there was no really the tag match was the only match on the pay-per-view that was over 3 stars, but this was actually over 3 stars. This was probably like 3 3/4 stars. This was, I thought, well done. Becky Lynch eliminated first Tamina and then Lana with the disarmer, and I also like the fact that they have been putting together Lana and Tamina, kind of have like this crazy relationship, right? And or this friendship that we don't know what it's about, but what we did see tonight is that we saw them working together. What I would have actually liked to have seen is actually maybe them work together to take out at least one of the big two, take out either Becky Lynch or Charlotte, and then we could have had the match continue on with the other way around. If they team up to take out Charlotte, Becky Lynch can still make Tamina tap out and Lana tap out to the disarmer. Then it's Becky and Natalya. But the way they had it was Tamina going first, then it was Lana. Becky Lynch then went, lost to Natalya, then it was Natalya and Charlotte, and they went at it for a little bit, proving that these two have great chemistry. No matter no matter what kind of setting they go at each other in, they have great chemistry. They put on hand of a performance, and surprisingly, Natalya Neidhart won. And she's gonna face Naomi at SummerSlam for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. Naomi, after the match, gets in the ring, puts her hand out. Natalya turns her back on her, and So I thought that was good. Actually, what I'd like to have seen was that was good, but what would have been better is maybe a shake of the hand and then the forearm, that discus forearm that she likes to do. That would have been cool as well, but I think that was nice. Yeah, I think Naomi is a better face than she is a heel. That's without question. That's her. That's kind of who she is. She's a outgoing, bubbly personality type of girl. So, even though the heel stuff was kind of working, and it was kind of working because she was with Sasha and Tamina, who are pretty good heels. And so that was kind of rubbing off on her. She had the ability to go that route, but I truly think she's a better face. She's with the Feel the Glow stuff and everything like that. So this is good. I think what's going to be something to see is that they keep saying on television that Carmella could cash in before SummerSlam. I don't want that to happen. What I actually want to happen, and I do mean this, what I actually want to happen is I want Carmella to have a match on the pre-show. SummerSlam is going to be 6 hours. The show is going to be 4 hours, and I believe there's a 2-hour pregame show, just like WrestleMania. I think that's 6 hours worth of content. So Carmella, can wrestle. Let's see. Oh, Jesus. Well, you know what? Make it interpromotional, right? Because all of the women on Raw aren't going to, have a match, and the same with this. So make it interpromotional. Put like, it looks to be like it's either going to be Bayley or Sasha Banks who faces Alexa Bliss. They're going to have a match tomorrow night on Raw, face Alexa Bliss for the Raw Women's title. So put Dana Brooke, Mickie James, and the loser of that match in a 6-man tag against Carmella, against Tamina and Lana, in an promotional match on a pregame show. Have her, be involved in the event, and then that, because if she's not involved in the event, everybody's just gonna say, well, she's gonna cash in. She's gonna cash in. Having that match, beforehand, even though it's on the pregame show, could maybe send it off a little bit. Where it says, well, she can't. She might cash in, but it wouldn't make sense for her to cash in because she herself had a match. So you see what I'm saying? So that would stoke some of the flames. Because right now, I think everybody has it that she's going to cash in at SummerSlam, and I kind of don't want that to happen. I kind of want this to be a scene where it's just in all the time. I actually, personally, I like to see her cash in on Charlotte. I like to see Naomi keep this going. Let Charlotte get the SmackDown Women's title, and then maybe Carmella cashes in on Charlotte. She cashes in on the Queen. That puts more heat on her. That makes her more credible and more relevant. I wish that would happen. But I do have a funny feeling that she's going to cash it in at SummerSlam on either Naomi or Natalya. Especially by then, James Ellsworth's suspension will be over. So, but that's neither here nor there. Like I said, that's my little rant on that. It was a good match. Natalya won. She faces Naomi at SummerSlam for SmackDown Women's title. Next match was the United States Championship match between Kevin Owens and AJ Styles. And again, and these are the two of the best guys in the business right now, and it did, and they've had good matches. Tonight was just not one of them. It just didn't work out. This might be barely under 3 stars, but it wasn't anything to be careful of. And again, this is another one where again my rule kind of broken here. The finish of the match doesn't make the match, but the finish of the match can really bring down a match. And the finish, I don't know if it was botched or I don't know what it was, but it was kind of interesting to me. So they go. I think it's like the power bomb, right? They're going for the pop-up power bomb or something the matter like that. At this point, all I know is AJ Styles throws Kevin Owens off of him. No, Kevin Owens throws AJ Styles off of him, and they go into AJ Styles goes into and knocks over the official. Right? It's a ref bump, and the ref is down, and then AJ Styles catches Kevin Owens in the calf crusher. Kevin Owens reverses it into the crippler crossface. AJ Styles reverses it to his own version of the crippler crossface. Referee is doing all this. Referee is gaining his faculties back. He's getting up and he's getting ready, right? And then Kevin Owens, still in the crossface with a reversal, starts to pin AJ Styles. And the referee does the slow count. 1, 2, 3, right? Does the slow count, and it is, it's a victory for Kevin Owens. And I think everybody on Twitter was just like, wait a minute, what in the world? Why didn't AJ Styles let go of the hold? I mean, this wasn't the sleeper hold or the $1 million dream reversal where they flip off the turnbuckle and they kind of cover them so they can't. So it's almost like they could let go and kick off, but it was kind of hard because they're also holding them down while on top of them. This wasn't that. AJ Styles' shoulder was right. Well, he could lift his right shoulder up. You know, he could have let go of the hold and kicked out. I mean, this was so many things, and it was just, again, it was like, oh man, it's just, woo, and it just did not work. It just did not work. Kevin Owens is, and again, let's go with this one now, right? So AJ Styles wins the title in Madison Square Garden, but he loses it at the Battleground. So why would you just not keep the title on Kevin Owens then? Did you want to give AJ Styles that respect that it's his first time in Madison Square Garden and he wins a championship? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But then would you give him a long title run? He just don't go to the next pay-per-view and they put it back on Kevin Owens. But this is the company that believes that the 50-50 booking works. This is the company that thinks that, after jobbing for 8 weeks, because he's, Punjabi, Jinder Mahal should hold the heavyweight championship. This is the company that, that wants Roman Reigns to be the baby face of the company when he gets booed out of the building, and there's gonna be signs saying "Die, Roman, die," and they're gonna say, "He's the good guy." You try to murder somebody, and he's still a good guy. I mean, it's just freaking ridiculous. So this pay-per-view escalates what is truly wrong with the WWE in all facets of it. Just in all facets. I mean, it just the writing, the booking, and everything. And tonight the wrestlers had something to do with it as well. Usually the wrestlers, they can they can turn chicken salad out of chicken shit. I believe that's the saying. Because there's a lot of talent there, but they weren't on their game. None of the guys, none of the gals were really on their game tonight, except for the New Day, and Natty and Charlotte at the end made the women's match, nice to watch. But so so Kevin Owens retains the championship, and he's a new champion again. So whatever. The flag match between John Cena and Rusev, boy, I don't know. I'm probably the only one that that likes this new way of doing the flag match, because the slow climb up the ladder is one thing, because you're getting beat up by 6 or 8 guys and something like that. So the slow climb on the ladder is okay. I wish it wouldn't be all the time, especially in the beginning. You don't need the slow climb in the first 2 minutes of the match. But the slow climb on the turnbuckles is absolutely ridiculous. There was actually no need for that. So I like this new one where you climb up, you grab the flag, and you take it to at the beginning of the entranceway, and you put it in the flagpole. Love it. And also, but here's the thing with this one. This doesn't work out for these guys this time. It just didn't. And usually they have good chemistry. It did not work out. Again, we knew John Cena was going to win. I was kind of thinking that maybe Rusev would win, but no, John Cena wins, of course. And at this point, when it comes, I don't even go there anymore with Cena and everything like that. The winning and everything there's kind of no need for me to go there. There's kind of no need for anyone to go there. With the winning, with the heel turn or anything like that. It's at this point it should just be it is what it is, and just enjoy the stuff around it, right? If you are really that upset about John Cena, you know, being on your television set, So, but it all right. Thanks, Alex. Yeah, make sure you check out a lot of my videos. I did a lot of Comic-Con stuff. So if you're into superheroes, make sure you go superhero movies. You go and check those out. So thanks a lot. Let me get back to what I'm talking about with Cena and Rusev. It doesn't work, and then you can see the finish a mile away. You get to the point where they're at the entranceway, and Rusev. Not only does Rusev set up 2 tables, he sets up 2 tables right next to the American where the American flagpole is at, right there to that, and you can, and it's so telegraphed because you know that he's the one that's going to go through those tables, and John Cena is going to plant that flag in that flagpole and win for America, and that's exactly what happened. And everybody saw it coming a mile away. Even Stevie Wonder saw it coming a mile away, and so it just was what it was, and John Cena beats Rusev in the flag match. So then we had Sami Zayn. Well, actually before that, they did the Fashion Files, which I thought was actually going to lead to another match, but it didn't. You know, and this has to be the Hype Bros, right? I mean, this is what it has to be, the Hype Bros, because they had that thing a few weeks ago on SmackDown Live where they were, you know, they were kind of each other's face. This has to be, if this is not the Hype Bros, this better be like some super tag, like this better be like the Authors of Pain, you know, coming up, you know, from the leagues and everything like that, and this better be, or something, NXT, the leagues, but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, this just, you know, this just can't be like another like thing where it's just disappointing. You know, it's kind of entertaining, but if it doesn't go anywhere, if it doesn't lead to something good, surprising, or like the Kurt Angle thing, we kind of knew maybe where we were gonna go. If we're gonna go down the, you know, the affair way, but a lot of us were thinking Stephanie McMahon, you know, and she was gonna come back, or it was gonna be Dixie Carter, since that effing week she was on WWE Network, you know, talking about Kurt Angle. So we were talking about that, but it went down the other way, and it made a turn to Jason Jordan. And I enjoyed it. I thought that was good. I thought that was a surprise. So that's what I want this to be. I want this to be a surprise. I want this to be, you know, come around, you know, see, you know, if it leads to the hype bros and it's a heel turn, that's fine. But I would like to see the Authors of Pain or another new tag team emerges or something like that, right? Something. Let's go with that, please. Now, Sami Zayn and Mike Kanellis. This had no heat, had no pizzazz, no anything. I mean, it's just Sami won, which a lot of people were okay with because they liked Sami. You didn't want to see Sami, you know, win and everything like that, but I think they're missing the mark on the whole Mike and Maria Kanellis, or Maria and Mike Kanellis thing here. You know, they should really be that they speak on the power of love, but they're so hateful in doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you know, it should be about, if you don't love our love, we're gonna beat you up for it. Something like that. You know, it should be kind of like that. Like, if you are down with our love, then we would embrace you. But if you're not down with our love, we're going to, we're going to break you. And that's the way it should be. It doesn't seem like that. It's almost as if, wrestling is second, and they just want to talk about love, and they're not doing it right. So, like I said, 71. It was not, again, whatever. And another thing, I need them to stop doing. I need them to stop putting on second to last matches that were made 1 week ago. They have 1 week of build, right? In actuality, what should have maybe been, I would have minded even if the women's match was there. If the women's match was there, fine. Because that's a build. It's been 2 weeks since Shane has announced that 5-way for the women's title. Or if it's even, or if it was John Cena Rusev, that would have been something. Now I'm tired of them doing that, and it doesn't make sense. It just really and this started during the Russo era. And then something like that, where they somehow need to put matches that should not be semi-main events and semi-main events. No, it's not the way it's. I'm old school. I grew up where the title matches were on last. The other matches were for the Intercontinental title match was the second match. The World title match was the last match. That's what I remember. That's how it was. Right, or something like that, or maybe if it wasn't an Intercontinental match, maybe it was like the King of the Ring final, or it was the tag match that had a big build, or it was some type of grudge match, that was second to last, right? So think about it, King of the Ring, 1998, second to last match. If I am correct, right, I may be wrong. Maybe I am wrong. But second to last match, King of the Ring, 1998, I am almost certain it was the Hell in a Cell match, right? Something with a big, long-time feud, the second ever Hell in a Cell match. It made sense before the First Blood match in the main event. And semi-main tonight was Sami Zayn and Mike Kanellis. A couple months ago on SmackDown, it was, on the last SmackDown pay-per-view, it was a match made that allegedly made that night. The Fashion Police and the Ascension. Anyway, the last match is the Punjabi prison match between Orton and Jinder Mahal. And here's the thing, and I'm going to be honest with you. Jinder Mahal is probably JBL. And here's why I say this. Because I was willing to give Jinder Mahal all of the shots in the world. And, leading up to when he first won, and even a couple of weeks after, he had the looks of it. He really had the looks of it. He had the talk down. He could talk down. He had the stance. He had the things. He had the impressions of a star. Really did. But it's not gone well since. since he took that RKO when he was talking, something like that, and Randy Orton came from behind him and took that RKO. From that point on, he has not been good in the ring, performing. He has not been really good on the mic. And I know, and here's the thing about JBL, at least JBL was good on the mic. I will say that. He could get you to boo him all at the time, and he didn't need to go, you know, I'm brown skinned and you're, you know, not brown skinned, and so you hate me, or I got a turban on and that's why you hate me, and I speak in the language of my countrymen and everything like that. Brother is from Canada. Tonight he was announced from Punjab, India. He is from Canada. Now, maybe if he gets away from that, you know, that anti-American thing, maybe if he gets away from that, and maybe if he gets down the line, goes down the line of, you know, being that dog where he just talking to get he doesn't have to be the guys that are out there. I think, you know, Cena, Styles, Nakamura, Owens, they can, you know, they can carry him for the rest of this year. They can carry him to respectable title matches, wrestling matches, title matches, the rest of this year. I want to see him hold the title until January. I want to see a title change, particularly back to AJ Styles, have Nakamura win the Royal Rumble, and then AJ Styles wins, you know, again the rematch at the February pay-per-view, or the early March pay-per-view, and then WrestleMania is Styles and Nakamura. That's what I want to see personally. I'm not sure if they're going to go that route. But that's just, so his in-ring work doesn't need to be, you know, on par. He can be the average to below average guy that he is. It just can't be bad like he was tonight. Tonight he was bad. And Orton, I don't know if Orton wasn't really motivated to try to carry. Orton is motivated. You remember the match he had with Luke Harper. He made Luke Harper look like a star in that match back in February of this year. He looked like a star, Luke Harper, and sure Luke Harper, you know, had some, you know, he had some good moments of his own, but Randy Orton made him look like a star. No, don't get it twisted. But he just wasn't. I don't know if he wasn't into it tonight or whatever. And then the way that, again, with the finish, you know, Khali comes out there and just holding is choking, you know, Randy Orton. First of all, the Singh brothers who said they weren't gonna get involved got involved and said, oh, this match. That being said, I want to see the Punjabi prison match one more time. I want to see it one more time, but I want to see it again with what's his face, with Jinder Mahal in there with somebody maybe who might be a little bit more motivated, you know, to get it over. Maybe like an AJ Styles, maybe with like a Shinsuke Nakamura, you know, somebody. Maybe even with, you know, Chris Jericho, and Chris Jericho comes back, right? He should be coming back within the next month or two. You know, and that actually may be why they put the title back on Kevin Owens, because Chris Jericho might be coming back for SummerSlam, so you never know. But so yeah, you know, it's, you know, I want to see it one more time, but it needs to be, it's, you know, if it doesn't work that time, then they really just need to let it go. Doing their thing. So they just just really wasn't a great night for the WWE. So yeah. That's gonna be it for my rapid reaction to WWE Battleground. Make sure you like the video, you share the video, subscribe to the channel. So the next pay-per-view is SummerSlam, and it's also NXT Takeover before that. So what's going to happen is that for NXT Takeover, I'm going to watch that and then I'm going to react to it live. I'm going to react to it live after the pay-per-view, after it's over. I'm going to rapid react to it. SummerSlam, however, is going to be different. SummerSlam, where I'm actually going to, in my chair, probably, actually, I don't know what I'm going to eat, actually, because I'm trying to start my new diet. I don't know, maybe I'll get some chicken, or it's like some chicken strips from Popeyes or something. Maybe I get some, or some pizza or something. I don't know. I guess maybe I'll eat something. I did say that Sunday is gonna be my cheat day, so I'm trying to lose a little bit of weight. Yeah, I want to try to get down to at least 250. You know, at the 250 by next year. I did it July 1st. July 1st, I went back and I got weighed at place down here, and in August, it's 3/17. August 1st, I'm gonna sign up for a membership, and I'm gonna try to get that membership, and I'm trying to do a little working out so that I can maybe get down, lose some weight. I do need to lose some weight. I definitely do. But anyway, that's that's not about WWE. I'm going to watch it with you. Still gonna be called Rapid Reaction. While watching live, I'm gonna be sitting here. I'm going to, you will hear the show, but I won't show it to you. You hear the show, you hear everything like that. You just watch me watching and everything like that, and I'll comment on certain things here and there. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Not a lot of you enjoyed the last one. I don't know necessarily there was some dislikes. I think it was mainly because I wasn't showing the thing. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna show it to you, but hopefully this next one will be better because it's SummerSlam. Some things will happen. So I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys will also join in and entertain and be all good with that. So, alright, that's going to be it for me right now. This is your boy AJ Tripp signing off. As always, be good to each other, y'all.